I'm like a fresh can of hydraulic. So I've talked so much shit on the flavors of my own company, but Scorpion Venom Hydraulic, it's up there, man. Which one do you like the best? Hydraulic. I think Scorpion Venom and Unicorn Blood are still at the top.
Yeah, I use Scorpion Venom a lot.
Fuck. Whiskey Cola's good too, though. Whiskey Cola fucking, whenever we released it, it murdered everything. Like, it smoked everything. I just like them all.
It's not a bad one.
I don't like discriminating.
That's why I always have them all on hand.
You have everything on hand.
Every day I just use a different one, pretty much. Or I just mix them all anyways.
All right, everybody. We are here for another YouTube video with the Snack King himself, Dean Perot. If you guys don't follow him, go follow him on Instagram. Absolute riot. If there was one person that could rival me on snacks, I think you put me in an amateur category, for sure.
It's an art.
It is. I don't have it. I'm like a fucking child painting a picture that looks like Picasso. You're actually Picasso.
Yeah.
That's how I figured. But we're going to do some training today. The arm is feeling good. I have not got cleared to do like tricep weights, but we're going to do some modified chest and biceps. Me personally, during this whole time I've been recovering, I've obviously modified workouts drastically. I've lost over 15 pounds. So I've been pairing usually like 2 to 3 body parts per day in my training. And today I got chest and biceps. Dean has trained everything here. He's been with us this whole week. You were training 3 times a day, some days.
Shoulders twice right in a row.
Yeah, back to back. It was intense. whatever we got to do for the gram, right?
Yeah.
But other than that, we're gonna get started. And Dean already got a pump on to make me look like shit. So cheating. Feel good though, I can't complain. I feel like I'm ready to get like all sauced up again and go fucking crazy. Even though that's against doctor's orders. I'm not gonna do that. With this modified workouts, I can't do any heavy presses, anything like that yet. So we have my favorite machine over there, the Incline plate loaded fly. We got that, we got the pec deck, we got the cable crossovers from a couple different levels. So the whole thing is I can't do any presses. I can't really modify a press yet because I still have to use my triceps. So for anybody out there looking to switch a workout up, when it comes to chest, obviously doing any kind of fly movement first or adding some extra intensity to the front part of your workout to get your chest engaged first is a great way to push blood. It's a great way to do quote unquote like a pre-exhaust. I've used it in the past, but for me right now, and for Dean today, yep, this is the workout. Lots of fucking flies. Whenever somebody does have an injury, not like, let's say not a torn tricep, maybe like an irritated shoulder, or like they tweak their quad or they tweak their hamstring, are you somebody who stops training it, or are you somebody that trains around it?
Around it. Well,
quick answer there.
Well, because I'm always hurt. Before I came up here, Shane texted me and goes, is there anything not hurt? Scheduling the filming and stuff. I'm like, my right shoulder, my left elbow, my right knee, I'm like fucking everything always hurts. But I've had shoulder surgery on both shoulders, so they act up a lot. I always work around it, so I'll still do stuff. I just find, exercises that don't hurt it. Say if my shoulder's hurting and we do this and it hurts, I just won't do it. I'll find a different variation, maybe something with a different angle, or just a completely different exercise to.
Is there a certain pain threshold where you're like, okay, no longer training around it, have to stop training? Have you got to that point, or have you been able to work around it?
I've been able to work around it, but I would say if I was working out and the pain was so bad, I couldn't get a pump or I couldn't feel the muscle work. You know what I mean? Like, if there's risk reward, I guess. Like, so if the pain was way too much and I feel like I'm not even getting in a good workout, then I'd probably stop training it. So
he trains around it, like everyone. Everybody's like, oh, you didn't lose that much weight. I think that I mean, I had such a fucking solid foundation for so long. And then like I said, I eat way different. I've lost over 15 pounds. I'm gonna fall right back into my old ways whenever this thing gets cleared. I know I will. Go from slow movements to fucking back to pumping weights. So I've noticed as I got older, I like the control because I'm still able to manipulate this movement and target exactly what I want to do. It's great stuff if you're a beginner to learn how to activate muscles, and it's also like finishers when you start to fucking burn out. But for what we're doing right now, like just concentrating on being able to focus on the upper portion of my chest without having to use the triceps, this is an ignorant Shane. So I have this issue as well. Whenever I wear pants, I typically pull them up now. I feel like a youngster. I feel like a pimp. And but more than likely, I forgot my fucking shorts, and it's hot as shit in this gym.
It's hot.
So plus, I'm gonna show the calves off.
Good, yeah.
Calves still look good. Still look great.
Cardio calves. Since you've had the surgery, what would you say is the biggest, the muscle group or body part that's taken the biggest hit, other than obviously your tricep, but any other body part?
So I have a starting picture I just took the other day. I really don't want to put it up, but it's because my lats, my back has taken the biggest hit. Because dude, I changed my diet so I eat way less. I don't eat a lot of red meats or high calorie days. My lats have taken the biggest fucking hit.
As far as
just thickness.
Yeah, I was gonna say thickness, right?
6 weeks before I hurt my tricep, where I am fucking just thick. It was a little disturbing when I took the picture. Like Bob took it for me and he didn't say anything. I knew exactly what that fucker was thinking. We're using this obviously as a second exercise, but this whole press fly motion that I'm doing here, it's a great way to target the inner parts of your chest. So if you were looking for something as a finisher, whenever you're going into your cable crossovers, like for me, on an exercise, the goal would be to get as much as I possibly can out of the exercise. That's why you've always seen me switch positions with my feet when I'm doing, tricep press downs. I'll start here and then I'll start pushing out. Then I'll take a step back and bring it in. It's because I'm trying to get as much as I can out of each set on my triceps. Same thing goes for this. So I modified it so I start here like a fly, but then I'll press in. So I'll pull out, press in. I'm gonna squeeze the inner parts of my chest and do it for like 10 to 12 reps, and then finish with as many flies as possible and keep focusing on the inner parts of my chest. Feels so good. Feels like sex for the first time in nine weeks, Dean. This is a tip. you'll see, if you guys don't follow Hani Rambod, my former coach and one of my good friends, he does this thing that you'll see, go follow him on Instagram, but he, whenever you're doing your cable crossovers, again, this is why he and I got along so well whenever it came to training and came to our mindset with everything, getting as much as you can out of each fucking set. So whenever you're doing your cable crossovers, like say you see how I change my foot placement and I go back and forth? Say I start here and I'm pushing down in this position right here, okay? And then I'm working up with my hands in here. And the whole time, I'm still doing the same exercise, but I'm hitting just slightly different part of my chest. And as you go through it, you can feel your chest starting to fill up overall with everything that you're doing, whether it be from a fly, in different positions with these being raised up high or down low, and using just different positions. And whenever he's coaching you, or you see him training with some of his athletes, just fucking driving him into the ground, because the whole time he'll put his hand, he'll direct his hand where he wants it to go, because he's watching your chest fire and develop. So you could do the same in the mirror. And as you're doing the exercise, pay attention to what you're feeling from each different area where you're placing your hands whenever you're doing the exercise. Because this is all tension, you're not gonna lose control like you would a dumbbell. So utilize your ability to change the angles of the exercise. So for example, he'd stick his hand right here. Say he'd stick his hand right here. Wherever my hand goes, you go. He'd say, touch my hand. Make you squeeze it in. And then go down lower. Just beating the hell out of you. So, whenever you're doing it, give it a try at different angles. Fuck, well, we're on to the next exercise. We're gonna do push-ups here. These are a great way to finish a workout, a chest workout, or begin one. Call them ladder push-ups. I can't take credit for the name. I was doing these things, and then I found out John Meadows does something similar, where you start here, and then throughout your set, you drop them down all the way to the bottom, and then work your way back up. You know, doing 10 reps at each different ladder position. It's kind of crazy that I said that, you know, with Connie, why he and I got along, doing similar things with other bodybuilders. It's because they're all fucking intense. John does similar things. He and I are gonna get together for a YouTube video at some point when the tricep heals up and I get back on my feet. I can't go train with John Meadows and be a pussy. Pushing it.
That's what I'm
Don't do dumb shit.
By the second, and especially the third drop, I feel it more in my triceps right now than my chest even. That's why I'm like, I can imagine you with your tricep.
The instability is what scares me.
Yeah.
You know, I don't even have all my stabilizer muscles that fire along with it, because they're still like whenever I'm doing my therapy, I'll start feeling my arms shake, and it's just continuing to get those, wake everything back up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do classic physique now that my weight's down so much.
Yeah.
I'm at a serious disadvantage though. I'm fucking short, wide-waisted. Go up there, see fucking C-bum. C-bum fucking.
You and C-bum.
Fuck. Yeah, I'm really curious to see what Logan brings, because C-bum, Logan's got fucking phenomenal arms. Wow, he has a good look. They both have fucking great looks. Bro, they're fine-tuned. The polishing that they do to their physiques is unmatched. So for me with biceps, we'll choose 3 exercises. I like the dumbbells, alternating dumbbell curls. I'll do the easy bar preloaded. I'll probably finish with some type of concentration curl, whether it be in front of the dumbbell rack, spider curl, or something with the cables. Again, I'm not gonna do anything crazy with the weight, so on here I focus on activating everything, making the connection, and focus on some eccentric movements as well. Yeah, nothing crazy yet. Like, I'll probably go up to the 40-pound dumbbells. Again, no dumb shit. Now that I'm coming back, the people that have imbalances, what's your take on training the other side more?
When I get that question a lot, it's usually, I mean, maybe not coming off an injury, but a lot of times it's just people that might have imbalances.
Yeah.
And a lot of times when I start talking to them and asking them, they don't do anything like unilateral. Say everything, say for back, for example, they might say one side of their, their back is bigger than the other.
I think everybody has that balance.
But when I start talking to them, they don't do any
one-arm stuff,
whether it's a machine, a cable, dumbbell rows. So I'll usually always suggest doing some unilateral stuff or start mixing in.
So do you think by just doing more dumbbell work on curls that your right arm could get better without even having to do more right arm stuff? Just by training them, doing unilateral training?
I think I would probably do a little bit of a mix. I would start mixing in a lot of unilateral stuff. And I may possibly do a few extra reps per sets, maybe on that one side, maybe.
I mean, that makes sense. That's where I'd start.
I don't know if that's right. I mean, that's just probably what I would do personally. I mean,
I think this is a question that's not based on science. I think it's based on what your fucking experience is and see if it's got better.
This is straight bro science.
I might do like a few extra reps per set like I did that last set, but nothing that's over the top. Man, it feels so good to have blood in my body.
You know what I mean? Like the scar's really on your elbow where they go in. So it's not, that's why the tricep looks so good because it's not affected at all. There's no, what I mean is there's no scar on your elbow or your tricep.
Different, like this tricep, we're looking, and then this tricep looks different because it's obviously so full and I haven't heard it, but fucking, dude, it's wild that like it got blown off like right here. Like I still had this and there was nothing.
Nothing there.
Right here, it was all gone.
Yeah.
It's fucking wild. It's crazy. Fucking mind blowing. I'm gonna finish with a variation of a concentration curl. Everybody's seen Arnold Schwarzenegger do it in Pumping Iron. Whenever I first saw the fucking movie, I was like, that's gonna be the thing I love to do. And it took me a while to get it, but hang down in front of the weights. I like to put my arm here, hang position, and just since I can't have my elbow fixated on anything for a preacher curl, I just stand here and I stare at myself in the mirror. I like that. And as you increase in weight, you can get like a little bit more of a swing go. Like if you let your arm go out more, like let it swing, and then get a good squeeze at the top. So you'll be able to use a little heavier weight. So you're still doing concentration curl, but you'll be able to use a little heavier weight if you use the momentum against you. And again, it's kind of like a momentum or a cheat, if you will. But at the same time, if you want that squeeze at the top with a heavier weight,
I think when I've done these before, because I have done them, I think I do always put my hand lower because having them up, I can tell a big difference because it's a much bigger stretch, I feel, too.
Yeah.
So I think I normally do them the other way, but I like them a lot better that way.
And again, this is bodybuilding, so you're gonna have to manipulate certain exercises to get the squeeze or to get the contraction that you want. And it's just a process of learning your body, learning the exercises, and fall in love with which we're doing in here, you know? Just because you don't see it all the time doesn't mean that it won't work. However, you want to make sure that you're in control, you feel the muscle activate, and you're gaining a benefit from doing it. More of a benefit than a risk. Like, I'll put my arm up here for position if I'm using a heavier weight, but you can stay here. I'll stagger my feet slightly, get a wide base so you can feel it, and then here I am. Good squeeze at the top, and then nice slow climb. Or get a little bit of a swing going with a little heavier weight and get a good squeeze at the top. If you're using a lighter weight like this, nice and control. Nice and control. Use a little heavier weight, and you want to get a good squeeze with that just to get a different feeling. We'll swing. Still in control. Get a good squeeze. Fall in love with the weights. Figure them out, have fun. Boy, did I fucking miss this. A lot. All right, so that's it. We're gonna put the workout in the bio. The workout, like I would expect you to do if you were healthy. So no presses, but there'll be just a nice workout to switch things up. Chest and biceps. Spend about an hour and 15 minutes in the gym, get a good sweat, get a good pump. Feeling your fucking Cheerios. Everybody, go follow Dean on Instagram, the Snack King. You'll see all kind of good shit. He is, I'd probably say you and I are about on the same level of dad, like dad level. Cargo shorts, kids nonstop, snacks, pounding the old lady. Pretty good at that, huh?
Oh, yeah, love that.
4 fucking girls, yeah. But again, everybody make sure you're also subscribed and following to the Axe and Sledge YouTube channel. We have a ton of stuff going up on there. And as for this channel, finger bang it. 2 for the subscribe, 1 for the like. Get it in there. Everybody thank you, and fucking A, check out the workout. Keep working your balls off.